Remote work in Africa. Where it's headed, who's winning, and why. Africa could become the go-to remote working hub if we get a few things right. So let's look at the stats. So across sub-Saharan Africa, 64% of companies say they want to develop digital remote jobs. If we look at Nigeria, about 17 out of 100 jobs are remote, which of course means that there is a lot of room to grow. However, of course, some countries are really ahead of that game. Countries like Kenya and South Africa are definitely miles ahead. And I guess you could say that's for a few different reasons. Their stronger internet infrastructure and also because of their skilled digital programs. They've also started intentionally positioning themselves as the go-to place for a remote working pool. And that's not just for local jobs. So I guess their logic is better infrastructure with clearer policy gives us faster adoption. So who really wins in the remote work race? Number one, young African professionals, those who can access global clients without actually having to leave home. Number two, local businesses that can hire globally but work remotely. And number three, African countries that have become exporters of talent, not just the importers of roles. Because one thing is for sure, as the global workforce shifts, Africa's growing young population really does become a real asset. But of course, it's not all upside. There are some challenges with that. The obvious ones being internet connection and data access, and the cost of this still being very high and quite inconsistent. We also need to take into account the skills gap. Remote work demands digital, communication, and very high self-management skills. And we can't ignore the fact that regulatory and labor frameworks aren't quite ready to facilitate mass remote roles. And if we ignore these things, growth will still be quite uneven. So the question I'd ask, is Africa ready to lead in remote work? Or are we waiting for the basics to catch up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.